All right, traders, we're here for my trading session. It's noon on Wednesday. I haven't been online since yesterday. Yesterday, Bitcoin was just under all-time high, and I think it's just a dangerous place to be. I mean, I like longing all-time high breakouts, so I've done that. I kind of took a smaller stop or a smaller or regular size, maybe smaller size with a much wider stop, which I maybe should have done. Here's the thing with trading. Like, you really got to focus on where you are, not where you want to be, right? Not what could have happened, what should have happened. So just focusing on where I am. Because of the danger in the market, I have some shorts. I really like to have shorts and longs at the same time. It makes it less stressful. It makes trading more boring to me. It evens the returns out a little bit. So I had a couple altcoins and a Doge short, and I had an XRP and a Bitcoin long. I wouldn't be surprised to have losses on the shorts, but this is generally how I like to do it. And just because Bitcoin's at an all-time high doesn't mean there won't be a pullback, and also doesn't mean that there won't be a pullback on other alts too, or on other assets. So yeah, I'm gonna look for opportunity across the market. But the main thing is when it comes to trading, the long side is just be more general, hold longer. Um, yeah, because it wasn't really working for me that well. My strategy is too high variance. It's not that it was bad, but I want a lower variance strategy. So let's go ahead and see what's going on. Interesting. So it has made a new all-time high, but it's actually it didn't. It did not. Where are we? Where's my long? I took a long. Where is it? The long's underwater. Interesting. Interesting. ETH's up. BNB's down. Solana's down. Or XRP is down. Doge is working. Ray is working. Rune is working a little bit. So, yeah, I mean, this is why we don't get euphoric. If we look in, I bet you I'm around, probably around break even from yesterday. Yeah, man, my equity hasn't changed in a while. Why? Positions, because Bitcoin is down, Doge is up a little bit, Rune's up, Ray's up, and I've given back on XRP. I'm like right where I was yesterday. Gold, gold is just pushing, pushing, pushing. So strong. Silver, not so much. Okay, red days on the indices. Look at US 30 actually is kind of bleeding out. Wow. Such a large error. Where was it? Yeah, I think I was long on NASDAQ. I think I closed out. I closed out at like the low. Or pretty close to the low. No, I would have been stopped out. Yeah, Sunday. If I had held on to my NASDAQ position, yeah, I would be almost back to break even. It's all good. We are where we are, not where we want to be. So Bitcoin, I can stay with it. Bitcoin dominance, Doge, Solana, BNB, ETH, BTC. ETH surprisingly strong. I remember that I have an idea to be short in here, somewhere in here, but I'm gonna leave ETH alone for now. I have other shorts. XRP. This is the one. Where did I long it? Tuesday at around. Yeah, actually longed it up here, which is kind of foolish. Or I added to my long, at least. I love my style of trading. It's super boring and it's a where I get to take actions every day. I get to take actions every day. So here I'm looking for, oh, this Pyth short was so fucking good. That's crazy that I mean, it's lucky. Like, you take a lot of trades. They usually don't look like quite like this, but yeah, that was absolute money, a money ball trade right there. I'm looking for, did anything else hit the high? This is a day to go to CoinMarketCap too. I have a little bit extra time if I need it. But yeah, my equity's been flat for like a week. Yeah, I can look at my futures. Yeah, futures, P&L, where is it? P&L analysis. Yeah, I've actually lost 5 of the last 6 days, but it's like small lossing. Yeah, the last 7 days have been like pretty even, but it's all good. It's a lot lagging, Come on now. Okay, okay. Yeah, some of these. This is why you don't short the lows or just short random stuff. Wait for a good opportunity. I'm gonna see what I can do about speeding up my computer a little bit. I don't know why it's so laggy other than being a shitty old computer and also I'm recording. Maybe if I hide my face, actually. I'm gonna get rid of my face. So what is all this shit? Anti-malware service? Okay. I wanna see like what's using all the CPU. OBS. It's OBS. Malware protection. It's mostly OBS that's making it lag, I guess. So I'm curious, if I put the camera on, does it make it lag more or less? Okay. It's at roughly 21, 23, 26, 28, 29, 26. Let me turn my face off. Seems to reduce. What is this anti-malware thing? Microsoft Defender? Well, you guys can hack me, I guess, because I'm going to turn it off. Okay, well, I can't do that. I just guess I need a new computer. Let's get back to the trading. Let's just turn my face off, so. Sorry if you want to look at my mug, but now there's a bigger screen, right? Some of these alt charts would be working, or alt longs would be working, right? But it's just such an old low that it's like, why? But we're seeing other looks pretty good. But I continue to like a market where some of them are big green and some of them are big red. I like that because I'm always trading longs and short, or I'm not always, my preference is to trade longs and shorts. Yeah, taking some of these random longs off the lows actually would be potentially working okay. Um, that said, I just don't do it because it's not part of my strategy to trade shitty alts. So what happened with the Bitcoin? It came very close to an all-time high right when I logged off. Okay. I mean, it's hard to get that much ahead when I have longs and shorts at the same time. Really, usually what needs to happen is something hits TP without getting stopped out and swings back the other way, or something gets stopped out and the TPs pay for it. But the market hasn't really moved. Like this is the candle, it's been really low volatility. So we're gonna go ahead and look and see. I'm looking for new shorts. Since my shorts are working, maybe I can advance them, but so far I have not seen any possibility of any new trade, which is fine. I don't need to put on a new. Oh, I found it. Pendle. Pendle's a short, possibly. Okay, look at Pendle. So what I'm looking for is price to reach an old high and fail at that old high, and to be a shitty altcoin. But then I need to look under the hood and I need to see that funding is not negative. And ideally, the move up was all error from leverage. That's what I want to see. And you know what's really interesting that I'm finding is like, honestly, a lot of the trades are, they're not as correlated as you would think. I mean, they are correlated, but not as correlated as you would think. Okay. Wow. Tron is one to keep an eye on, but isn't one to do too much with. Interesting. Okay, so I found one that I can maybe short, which is Pendle. Other than that, before we go under the hood quickly, I just want to look at like gaps that have been created so I can mark them as areas of interest. I'm not trading Bitcoin in that way right now. I have limits down there, but I mean, I took it long based on the assumption that we're going to close out and possibly trend above all-time high. I'm open to the idea of closing it, but I would rather be long Bitcoin and short random shitty pump stuff and think like I like that we're consolidating up here. I could create this as a place to potentially add on, which I might like to do maybe. We have this 4 hour gap right here, right? Like what if I don't really like it though. I mean, there's so much air in this shit. Yeah, what if I tried to do an add-on like this? It's possible. I have this idea for BNB lower, leaving it alone for now. Yeah, I mean, BNB is back to where I closed my long right in here. XRP, it's okay. XRP I'm leaving alone. Solana. I think I should be more reasonable with my XRP target though. I think like I should probably target here and not all the way up to the high. It could happen. Oh, it's okay. It's okay for now. Okay, Solana as well. I don't know. Honestly, I'm seeing like, yeah, I pulled the Solana line. I'm seeing possible weakness. Pendle, okay. Yeah, Pendle's the one I'm interested in a new short on. This is a little bit old, but no, it's doable. Okay, let's go ahead and let's go under the hood now. Oh yeah, I wanted to see if there's anything else that I'm missing that's up insane. I have these. I don't know if I have Aave. Yeah, I'm for to record for you guys, it's really slowing down my computer, man. Y'all should be paying. I'm doing it for free. Y'all should be paying me for this. Funding is super fucking high across the board. Like, I want to be short here, not long, based on that. So, I mean, how can I mean, I can add Pendle and then just leave shit alone, maybe. We're at extreme greed, right? So I want to see if possible, if there's even more shorts. Aave is one. No. Lido. Don't have that. I think it's Eldo, right? Yeah, okay. This one? No. Uni, DYDX, SCI, Uni. No. I have one, so that's good. Feel like I'm very likely to take it. I wanna, yeah. I think the correct way to trade Bitcoin is a super wide stop, but I don't really like it. I feel like, but I mean, what I'm doing is back tested to be good. Ask. It's something to keep an eye on, but it doesn't look shortable yet. Maybe though. Maybe. I'm just trying to sell junk at a high price, so mask is maybe that. Safe. I think I have that one. Yeah. Yeah, safe. Okay, yeah, I want to see what's up. Ponke, AKT. Oh, but there's not enough history too. Rack, GMX. Got that. All right, well, I have enough to work with right now. So let's go under the hood. But I'm honestly, even though I'm in a couple longs, like I have to feel bearish here. So I'm going to start with I have the five majors, Bitcoin, ETH, XRP, Solana, BNB. And then I'm in Ray, I'm in some other one, and then I'm looking at two new ones. So I need to look at a lot of different things. But it doesn't take long to do this. It'd be interesting to have a failed breakout, but I kind of just want to leave them alone. Yeah, my shorts aren't necessarily. I might extend it for Ray, considering it's showing weakness compared to the others. Like it's relatively weak. Yeah, let's start with Bitcoin. Okay. Just from what I saw, I feel okay with keeping Bitcoin. BNB, Solana, XRP. Oh yeah, I'm in Doge. That's it. Doge, Ray. What's the other one? It's Ray and Rune. So I'm look at Ray, Rune, Pendle, and Mask. Ray, Rune. As it is, I'm ending the month up like $6,500 trading. And if you add up all my sessions, I bet you it's around 20 hours of work. So, I mean, that's good. I could complain about, oh, I didn't make more, but it seems kind of foolish. Gotta be glad for the shorts, right? Because every single short is in profit. Man, I'm just so fucking good at shorting alts. I'm really good at it. I want to get better at, at longing shit though. I made so much money on the long side initially on Bitcoin, but I haven't like made good money longing in so long. I don't know what it is about me, but it's just easy for me to short garbage. It's easy for me to go against the herd, right? Where to make money on the long side of like a lot of things, you actually have to go with the herd. And it's easier for me, I don't know what it is about me to be like, no, you guys are all idiots actually, and this thing's gonna go to zero. Therefore, make money. Okay. Okay. Pendle is definitely getting shorted. I probably want to start that sooner. Take it back. Probably will, but let's look. Okay. So we're gonna start on Bitcoin. Honestly, the funding's not that crazy high. We had a lot of I mean, what's crazy is we had $1 billion of longs get wiped almost up in this range, but I mean, to me, I'm seeing spots supporting it, and the funding's high, but it's not crazy. I think I think it's okay. I don't necessarily love the add-on lower on Bitcoin, but I think it's okay to to try right now. ETH looks a little bit. ETH doesn't look good actually. Why? Funding's high. Spot never participated. It's all jacked on leverage. I'm tempted to even throw in an ETH short because something we talked about is this shit never fills when I set a limit order. On the other hand, I would rather short higher for ETH. So we made a higher low. I'd rather short a higher high, which would be up in this area. So I could set that limit, but I think I prefer just to wait. But I might set it. It hasn't really sold off yet. BNB looks okay. I mean, funding didn't get out of control. There was spot buying, which is tapered off. BNB looks okay. Solana, mm, doesn't necessarily look great. It looks okay, but Ripple's the one I care. Ripple looks pretty decent. I mean, it's mostly been spot supporting it. We have seen open interest come back, but it's only back to this point it was at before this major nuke. And price is higher on the same open interest, which is good. So I'm okay with leaving that. Doge is kind of tough. I mean, it's moving in my favor, but there was a lot of spot. I mean, it's both spot and longs. Like this is what causes market to trend. Is it's tough to go the other way when yes, it's pumped with leverage. It's pumped with leverage. We went almost $400 million increase in open interest, 40% increase in open interest in a couple days. But we have major spot buying, which allowed that to happen. So yeah, Radium looks good. Looks kind of good. Rune looks okay. None of these are screaming at me like this is a huge opportunity. This looks amazing, but they all look tradable. So I think I'm gonna keep my risk reasonable. But I am gonna do Pendle. I'm gonna add Pendle. I'm just taking whatever. I mean, it looks fine. I don't love the spot increase, but I like that open interest went up $13 million and funding is pretty positive. So Mask seems like something to leave alone for now, probably. Nah, I can do Mask maybe. Look at the increase in leverage on this thing. Is insane, like massive increase. And it wasn't caused by spot buying. So, my thought is I'm gonna add shorts on Pendle and on Mask, and then leave my longs. So for Pendle, I would be interested in, yeah, just reversing this move, something like this. Then for Mask, Mask could probably wait, but it's a pretty nasty divergence in terms of like a huge increase in open interest. Funding's pretty positive here. Spot's been kind of sawing off. I'm okay with that. This one I would maybe want to run smaller. I mean, where would my target be? Um, Back under that first move. The volatility is so high in this though. Let's reduce the ATR period. Yeah, I like that. On a wider stop. I mean, it's kind of insane thing to do. It's better to wait for a failure. But Rune's working. I think I'm probably going to de-risk some of my shorts though, a little bit. I think it's appropriate to do. I'm gonna start with Pendle. I'm gonna do Pendle and I'm gonna do Mask, and I'm gonna leave Bitcoin alone. Bitcoin at the new close to new all-time high seems fine, but I'm just gonna run the wide stop. I may try something like this too. Like try to add on a small amount maybe. I don't know, man. I feel like if we weren't at the all-time high, I feel like this whole move could retrace, but yeah, I mean it could fail. If it fails, it fails. I would rather manage my risk by putting on shorts. So I kind of like having that. Okay, so something like this. Okay, let's do it. I'll leave BNB alone. So I'm gonna add Pendle and Mask shorts. Mask? Should I not do Mask? I think it looks good. It's a variation. So Mask is legit. I mean, it's fits my criteria. Um, a lot of trades open. I'm gonna say peak sell variation. And the confluence is um, leverage pump. Okay, so let's do Pendle and Mask. Let's get in here. Yeah, Bitcoin is, it's funny, this is the one that's kind of getting smashed. Pendle. How wide is my stop going to be? 7.5%. So I can have like a 13 X leverage. Okay, we're going to sell Pendle at the market. Put my stop around 5.515. Is it 5.515, 512. It's a $700 risk, which is fine. I wanna end the month and start the month risking more. Ask. An 11, so I'm gonna risk 9x leverage on this. Market. Ask and put my stop at 3.572. 3.572. With a TP at 2.3. I'm gonna risk a little bit more on mask. 800. I'm gonna risk another 400 on mask. So I risked less on mask because it's not giving as good a signal, but I took it. And then I do think it's possible for price to pull back into these areas. I do think it's possible, but I also think Bitcoin is quite strong and it's likely to continue. So I am going to put a Bitcoin limit order here as well. With a stop down under here is 70. Okay. So it's gonna be to 67 to 67, $3,500 stop. Okay. Yeah, I have too much leverage on Bitcoin. This one feels a little bit more risky. I could get obliterated on the longs, but just gonna continue. So limit price is 70, 557. My stop loss is gonna be 67, 923. So considering my stop loss is $2,500. Where's my stop loss on the other one? I could lose a lot trading Bitcoin, but this one is like a closer. Yeah, I'm gonna do 0.5. Try to get into my full position this way. So I have a limit here. Um, yeah, it's possible that we come all the way back down. I think it's kind of unlikely, and if it does happen, some of this other stuff's gonna pay for it. So the last thing that I want to do, well, Pendle's immediately moving against me. Mask is moving in my favor though. Maybe I should even out Pendle and Mask then. Right. I'm just increasing my risk. Um, Another 400. Yeah, Mask. I have a lot of shorts on. Okay. They're relatively the same size now. The last thing I'm going to do is I'm going to advance stops. So I like Rune. It's kind of sold off. So I think I'm going to reduce my risk. And if it takes this high, maybe Rune I'm going to leave alone. We'll see. For Ray, I think I'm going to take a little bit of risk off to there. For Doge, I'm going to put my stop just inside the high now, as we've created gaps. Rune's a little, Rune's tough because I like having a wide stop to allow for this next. I think I'm gonna leave my rune stop wide because I want to allow for a sweep of this. So let's look at rune. Where's my stop for rune? Rune is at 6.54. That's fine. 6.54. Yeah. I'm only leaving this one because it has this additional level up here. But I'm advanced for both Ray and Doge. Yeah, Ray, I'm gonna put it at like just inside this wick, 3.4762, 3.46. It just takes a few bucks off. The Doge is gonna considerably protect the position. Now it can sweep this high and continue. But considering I put on new shorts and also we have created bearish gaps now, and typically when this happens, I like to have my stop inside of the high. Having it beyond the high leads to getting to slippage sometimes. So we're going to do that and then I'm going to be done with the day. 0.17847. Doge. 0.17847. It takes most of the risk off. And then I think I was going to increase a TP on the one that was working the best, which is Ray. And look all the way down to here to 2.263 maybe. Right down to 2.263. And yeah, I can get out if it makes sense. And I'm in my positions and yeah, we'll see what happens. SRP looks pretty good to me. I could take more risk off this one, but kind of like how it's set up. Yeah, if we come all the way down here, I'm gonna lose a lot on this Bitcoin long, but I've chased it all the way up, but we're holding above this high. And funding's really not out of control. I mean, it's high. And there's spot participation here. And it's outperforming the other markets. I want to continue to try for a trend above all-time highs. So I'm going to hold for that. And handle mask. Okay. That's it. I'm going to go climb a mountain and not think about this till tomorrow afternoon. Much love. Happy trading. Peace.